We finish meditation under the tree on the top of the mountain, and then we get into the flying mat, and then slowly we come back to our Gurukulam. From our Gurukulam, you reach your place, your home, and feel the present situation. And let's chant the sloka. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. எல்லா உயிர்களும் இன்புற்று வாழ்க. ஓம் ஜோதிலிங்காய போற்றி. We are saluting the Lord Shiva in the form of Jyoti. Om Jyotilingaya potri. Om Atmalingaya potri. We are saluting the Lord Shiva in the form of Atma Jyoti. Om Yoga Murugaya potri. We salute to Lord Subramanya, who is the take carer of all sages and rishis, and grant them the liberation. Om Agatyar Trivadigal potri. Let us salute the captain of sages, the Agatya Maharishi. Om Tirumular Trivadigal potri. Let's salute the Tirumular, the great sage of Tirumantram. Om Patanjali Maharishi Trivadigal potri. Let's salute the Patanjali Maharishi, the sage of yoga. Om Karurar Trivadigal potri. Let's thank the Karurar, the sage of alchemy of 18 Siddhas. Om Ramalinga Vallalyanumor Manikkamaniye potri potri. Let's thank Ramalinga Vallalar, the sage of our century, who gave the path of 18 Siddhas to us. Om Mahavatar Babaji Trivadigal potri. Let's thank the Mahavatar Babaji of Siddha tradition. Potri. Let's thank the family of 18 Siddhas. Let us seek their blessings. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Guru Varga, Guruve Tunai. Slowly and gently move your hands, rise on the top of your head. Namaskaram on the top of your head. Keep your hands on the Namaskar Mudra on the top of your head. Feel the energy. Slowly bring down to Sahasrara, then to Agnya, then to the Vishuddhi. Slowly bring down your hands. Palm your hands. Rub your hands. Palm your eyes and open your eyes. Open your eyes with a smiling face. we are seeing the sutras of Subramaniar on questions related to that we are seeing. We'll see some of the questions today. And if you have any questions, you can type it in the link so that I will answer in any of the weeks. So now the question from Nandakumar. How much time we should spend for spirituality in each day? Is a habit building a tool? How much time I have to spend for spirituality? There are certain habits for spiritual growth. What is spiritual growth? Improving the energy of the soul, connecting more with the divine, spirituality means trying to remember the great force and connecting with that great force. Some people call the great force as the third factor, or God, or divine. Every mornings in our culture, we have a tradition of bhakti. There are 4 stages of bhakti. And it is also called the 4 stages of yoga. Sariyai, Kriyai, Yogam, Jnanam. Sariyai is worship of divine in forms. It is a form worship. We worship, go to temple, we see different forms. That is called Sariyai. That is the first stage of bhakti, or that is the first stage of yoga. We worship God in forms. And second is Kriyai. Kriyai means we worship God through rituals. We do pujas, we keep flowers, we show agarbattis, we show camphor, light. All that is a kriya. The third stage, we try to see God within us. That is the stage of yoga. Sariyai, Kriyai, Yogam. Yoga is a process where we try to see the divine within us. And the fourth stage is Jnanam. Jnanam is trying to see God in all forms, in all beings. You just watch Indian culture. We worship trees. You go to village, all the temples, there is some tree worshipped. Yes or no, all of you? We worship cows. We worship the stones. We worship the mountains. We worship the river. Just watch. We are doing puja for everyone. We give different names to it. And what is this worshipping everything? The Western people get confused seeing our practice. And they ask me, how do you worship? How many gods you have? I used to tell them, nearly 1 lakh, even more than 1 lakh God we have. And they say, we have only one God. It is easy. But you have, how many gods you will worship? Do you think you are not wrong? They ask me. I tell them, you have to understand a great secret behind our worship. We have so many gods, we worship so many forms. Our mind cannot be crystallized in one form because the God is in many forms. And slowly, we are trying to understand that bhakti, devotion is something happening within a man. It is not happening outside. A really devoted, a devotional man, a devotion has happened within a man, a bhakti has happened within a man. He can bow down before anyone, surrendering his ego. The devotion is happening within, it is a state. Devotion is a state. It is a state of surrender, saranagati. See, Hanuman surrendered himself 100% to Rama. He forget that a man called Hanuman is living. He only remember Ram. He forget himself. Surrender means forgetting ourselves. Self-identity, dissolving of self-identity. In a certain period, people attain enlightenment only through bhakti. No practice needed for them. No meditation needed for them. Nothing needed. Just they can surrender themselves and they experienced their self-identity diluted, their universal identity established. That much open-minded they are one time. But when the mind starts getting powerful, slowly, the habit of surrendering, saranagati, has stopped. People go to temple and they bow down fully, Have you watched? That is called Ashtanga Namaskar. They get Saranagat. That is a physical form. They do physically, but internally they are not able to surrender. A man with Saranagati will never have any worries. A man with Saranagati will never have any mental fluctuations because he has given himself to God. That is why Hanuman is never worried, because he have only one form, that is Rama. He will take care of everything. And he is only living within me. I am not at all there. And when someone asked, where is Rama? He opened his heart. Come on, see. And Rama is there in his heart. This is not a just, you can see just as a story. But you can go more deeper into it and understand there is no Hanuman at all, because he has given himself 100% to Ram. And only Ram is living in the Hanuman. That is the meaning of surrenderness. That is the meaning of Saranagati. Self-identity is lost. I am not there at all. And everything is happening because of you. I am your slave. It is not even slave. You are living within me. That is what is Saranagati means. And when that Saranagati happens to a Bhakta, all his worries is diluted when he bow down and falls in front of his devotee, in front of his God. And that is the practice every day for children we give in our country. Come on, surrender yourself into the feet of God. But we say, no, I achieved. I did it. And we also say, whenever you achieve in life, go to temple and bow down to God and surrender your success also into the feet of God. And say, this is not my success. It is the blessing you gave me, and it is because of you. Till 100% surrender happens, you have to practice this small surrender. Yes or no? One day that 100% surrender will happen. One day it will happen. But before that, you have to start surrendering yourself. And how can you be worried when you surrender that he is going to take care of everything and everything is going right because of his blessings? And this is the essential core of spirituality. Yes or no, all of you got it? When you bow down, every morning you get up and say, Krishna, you are taking care of my life. Thank you for taking care of my life. Come on, I bow down into your holy feet. Let your blessing take care of my life. Let me flow in your blessings. And every night before going to sleep, bow down into the feet of God and say, the pain, the happiness, the success, whatever I face today is your blessings, is your teaching to me, you are talking to me in the lessons of life. Thank you for whatever you have given me. I bow down to your holy feet and I submit all my ego, fame, that I-ness into your holy feet. I surrender myself to you. This two practice is the core of essential. Every morning, start your life, start your day with Sarnagati. And every night, go to bed with Sarnagati. And your whole life will change. Yes or no, all of you? This is the core of spirituality. And one day, 100% Saranagati will happen. That 100% you can able to give yourself for the divine. That when that happens, that Saranagati happens, your divine life starts. That is what is divine life is. Pondicherry mother, she tells, when the surrender happens, 100% your divine life starts. That from that moment, you are living, you are doing anything in your life, not for you or not for anyone else. You are only living as a servant of God. And that energy starts flowing within you. And that energy starts guiding you 100%. Now also it is guiding you. Now also it is flowing within you. But the barrier is the mind. I always say body is innocent, but mind is rascal. The only problem for humanity is the mind, but only boon is also mind. Because of the mind, we are humans. And because of the same mind, we are going mad now. You see how many people today becoming psychiatric patient? Just watch around yourself. People become mad. They are having technology. One side we are growing, in the other side we are becoming mad. 10 people, if they stand in a crowd, 2 people having psychological problem today. Yes or no? It is a report. 2 people becoming psychologically problems. Actually, it is not 2 people. We know that 80% of the people are somewhat little going mad. Some socially manageable. We are socially manageable. That's all. And these people are socially, they can't manage. So they are suffering. The same mind which God has given to help us, now the same mind is creating a great. And all the techniques of meditation is only to calm the mind. Yes or no? There is a Siddha quotation, Siddha proverb. Mananum Madadangil Tandavakone, Yavum Siddhian Radada Tandavakone. That means if your mind settles, you have reached the success. Until that, you have not reached. So today, meditation is not your choice. Meditation is compulsory. From childhood, teach your children's meditation, because without meditation, man cannot be mentally normal after 20 years from now. Just mark this point. Only the people who are meditating can be mentally normal after 20 years from now, 2024. Mark these words. After 20 years from now, man will become mad. He can't be normal. Already 4G, 5G, how many G is coming? That much mental sickness will come. Yes or no, all of you? Type in the chat box. How much internet speed it is increasing, that much mental illness will increase. But internet is innocent. What can we do that? What internet has done to us? It is helping us. One woman, one lady, she has not joined. She has joined our I program for the coming batch. She called us last week. It happened. She called us the last week, and it is that her son is having 1 point some eye problem. It seems it's a very little eye problem her son has. So she called us, and she has joined for the next batch for eye yoga. And just she was telling about what she is doing for her small child. The child is, I think it is 2-3 years boy, 3 to 4 years boy only he is. And she is applying all the techniques which even I don't know. I asked her, why are you applying? See, she has become Ayurvedic doctor. She has becoming yoga therapist. She talks about homeopathy. She talks about Siddha medicine. She talks about everything. She didn't leave any topics. She is talking everything. And even I was surprised. How can you know such a things? And how can you do all this to your child? And I asked one question, who is your guru? Please answer me. And she told, YouTube is my guru. And I asked her, if something has becoming wrong, who would you ask and whose help you will go? And that is the time she started thinking. This is the problem today. Sometimes lots of inputs makes our life confused. Yes or no? You can't do anything. You can't do anything. People who know many things, they can't do anything. Yes or no? Because each and every concept comes and hits you. It has happened to me also sometime. I get confused. Some people say, no, don't drink water before food. Okay, I accept it. Some people say don't drink water after food. Some people say drink water after 1 hour of food. And I got confused. I stopped drinking water. I stopped drinking water. I started confusing what these fellows are saying one thing, that fellows are saying one thing. I don't know when to drink water at all. And this confusion came to me. And then I realized we should first stop hearing these people's advice. We will become mad. And then I started watching the animals, how animals are eating and how animals are drinking the water. And then I realized you can drink water immediately after you eat because all animals drink water after the food. Yes or no? No rules and regulations for water. Whenever you are thirsty, you can drink water. Like that, animals are living, and we are also a part of nature. And these people giving idea, and we become mad, but they are very clear because they are not going to follow. No, they are going to they want only what? More hits in YouTube. So they get some information from some book or something, they will talk because they are not going to do anything. So no problem for them. We are the people seeing all that, get confused. We become mad. They become more rich. Huh? Free advice. And we people follow all that, become mad, not drinking water at all. That is the problem of the advice. Sometimes it is helpful. Even good people are there. They are giving good content also. But most content, it is not experienced by themselves. Yes or no, all of you? Yes or no? And I have a YouTuber in Tamil. He talks about all the concept. He talks about all the practice. I used to think how this man can practice all that and say, and whatever content I am trying to give, it will come under only 30 topics, not more than 30, because I am doing only 30 things in my life. I do eye flashing, I do I oil bath. If I put I have only 34 habits to 44, 34 habits to 35 habits. I am practicing. And I can only talk about that which I am doing. And how these people talk about all the concept which they have not at all have small experience also. They give advice for people. Do childbirth in your home itself. They start giving advice. This woman does not get motion at all. How can she get baby by herself? Man, advice, free advice. You do childbirth by yourself. And one of my cousin, hearing this YouTube videos, he attempted the childbirth in his home, and the child is dead. One of my cousin did that. I tell people, you become mad. How can you do childbirth by yourself? You don't know, not even know what is the anatomy of the uterus, how women's body is. How can you do all that? Just seeing a man who is talking in YouTube, taking content from anywhere. How can you follow? See, many people, when they come interested in the nature, they become mad. They neglect the whole science. They become mad. This is entirely wrong. You have to know the middle path. You should not neglect the science. You need a right space. You need a good knowledge to handle with that. Yes or no? It has happened or not? In Tamil Nadu, it happened. I don't know about North India. In Tamil Nadu, it happened. And my cousin's baby is dead. And he didn't tell to anyone because everyone will scold him. Yes or no? So he didn't tell to anyone. But everyone knows. That is the power of India. If you hide anything, people know that first. You can never hide anything in India. I told him, this is not the right way to approach nature. So I am concluding, all this is a mind game. If you give over inputs to your mind becomes mad. But if you give a directed input, mind become your servant. It will help you. And only way to handle the mind is spirituality. And the practice called Saranahati is the best practice to put your mind in the safe place. Yes or no, all of you? You can name it Shiva. You can name it Krishna. You can name it Shakti. All are the great masters who lived in India. And if you bow down before anyone, it is that you bow down before the God. That is why we are bow down. We are bowing down. So, spiritual practice every morning and every evenings when you wake up, bow down, close your eyes, and feel thankful for the God. You can give any form. You can say any form, or you can feel light, divine light, and say, oh God, thank you for today. Thank you for everything you have given to me. I know this day you are going to make it better. And just bow down and start your day with Saranagati. And end your day with Saranagati. When you're going to sleep, close your eyes and thank God for all the lessons. It may be good or bad, gain or pain, anything. It is the lesson given by God to us. Close your eyes and say thanks to God and bow down and surrender everything into the holy feet of God, and then you go to sleep. This two practice will change your whole life. How many people from today ready to do Saranahati? Type me in the chat box. Yes. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Vijay Kumar, Kalpana, Anirudh, Nananand, Baby Lalita, Hemant, Ashok, Shubha, all have typed. Shamala, Vishwas, Vijay Ramakrishnan, fantastic. Yes. How to ensure that? See, it is that you start your day with gratitude to God and feel surrenderedness that He is taking care of us, He is flowing within us, everything is happening with the blessings of God. This is the fundamental thought you should have it in your mind. But our mind will come and say, no, I did the mistake. I got the success. That I will always come and it will interfere. No problem. In the beginning, accept that also. And pray to God that God, when I am surrendering, my eye is coming and disturbing me. See, this is my state. I will surrender even this to your feet. In the beginning, do that. And one day it will happen that your mind not disturbed, your mind will 100% get surrender. For example, I want to tell a story of the master, how he got enlightened. The name of the master is Nityanand Maharaj. Maharaj. I think he lived in Pune, in Maharashtra. He wrote a book. His words have come in a book. The name of the book is I Am That. The name of the book is I Am That. It will be in my collections. I will show you. And this story is very beautiful. How he got enlightened. He is having a sweet shop. This Maharaj is having a sweet shop. Nisargadatt Maharaj. Sorry, it's not Nityananda. It's a Nisargadatt Maharaj. Nisargadatt Maharaj. The name of the is Nisargadatt Maharaj. Yes. Yeah. See, Ishwar have put. I am that. Nisargadatt Maharaj. He is running a sweet shop. So one day, he used to run a sweet shop, and whenever he gets time, he go to an enlightened master. Okay. He go to that enlightened master, and he runs a shop. He has a family. He used to go, and whenever he get times, he go and sit and hear the teachings of that master and meditate and come to home. This is how he started practicing. And one day, suddenly his master called him. Hey, come. And the master told Nisargadatt Maharaj, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You are the divine light. You are the Atman. Understood? Nisargadatt Maharaj told the master, yes, master. So that one word he got enlightened. From that moment, he surrendered himself to the word of his master. That moment he got enlightened. That much internally he is ready to surrender. Got it, all of you? Just one word of the master, he got enlightened. That Saranagati has happened within him. just by the word of the master, because that much ready he is inside. Just the master just played one word, that Saranagati has happened within them, within him. This is a story of Nisargadatta Maharaj. Just a word of the master. He is ready to drop his self-ego. He is ready to drop his self-identity. He is ready to get into Saranagati. And that Saranagati is the magic. He tells, Nisargadatta Maharaj tells that after he got that surrenderness, after he got that Saranagati, his whole life became light. He started feeling that the energy is occupying him, and he started living with that energy all the time. This is an excellent book, all of you who are interested in spiritual growth. Buy this book. All of you started buying Ramana Maharishi and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa book? Yes or no? Last time I said yes. Thank you, Purna. So try to buy. Shubha, super Shubha, God bless you. Fantastic. Shubha is showing that Ramana Maharishi book. Fantastic. All of you try to buy these books and start reading one page. And when you read this book and you start attending my satsang, it will be firing you. It will be stimulating you to the right practice. Got it? So Partha bought, Jayanti, then Jayanti bought 2 books. Fantastic. Sunita, I have ordered. Sunita Chopra. Fantastic. Tapan Kumar sir, yes. Got it, all of you. Fantastic. So nice to see all of you, all our community people together in Sunday. I downloaded 2 books anyway, no problem. But try to have it in physical so that now today, if you are able to do that, no problem. Okay, I have ordered. Fantastic. So today you have learned about how to surrender in morning and evening. Do the surrender prayer. Okay? Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Nisargadatta Maharaj, Punamma, he just got enlightened when he master called him and said, Nisargadatta, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You are the light. You are the Atman. Just by the word of the master, Nisargadatta Maharaj dropped his I-ness. He surrendered himself to that word and said, yes, Maharaj, that's all. Yes, master. That only one word has changed his life. He accepted it. He surrendered himself. Then he got that light. Yes, fantastic. See, children's, they are already in meditation, but at the age of 7, 8, slowly they will come out of that meditativeness. That is the right age. 7 years, you can start giving meditation. Rekha, 7 years, they just make them to close their eyes and just visualize the lamp in the center of their eyes. Give them some chanting. Chanting is a beginning of meditation. All this you can start from the 7 years. Okay? That is the right time for the children's. Make them to sit for sometimes, make them to chant some slokas or some words. Om Namah Shivaya, any mantra to chant. Like that, slowly, you have to start training your children's. See, I even don't know what his master name. Maitri Shri is giving that. That is the power of community. If you are in the right community, you get all the missing coins. Thank you, Ma. Thank you for giving his Guru's name, Nisargadatta Maharaj Guru's name. Thank you. I will copy it. So let's do the prayer and end today's class. Namaskar Mudra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. எல்லா உயிர்களும் இன்புற்று வாழ்க. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. Slowly and gently from your eyes. And open your eyes with a smiling face. Any food restriction for meditation? Yes, Jayanti. There is a food restriction for meditation because food is connected. Food is a chemical actually. Food is a chemical that works in the body and mind. Certain foods will make the mind rajasic. Certain food makes the mind tamasic. For example, alcohol is a tamasic food. All the fermented food is alcoholic, mild alcoholic. When you eat more and more alcoholic, that means fermented, you become tamasic. Tamasic means you will always feel sleepy and your awareness is very less. And the tamasic people can't meditate. They will close their eyes and they will lie down sleep. Rajasic food, if they eat rajasic food, for example, garlic, onion, or these are rajasic foods. These foods also, you cannot meditate. So, sattvic food is a neutral food. So, though meditators, when you want to meditate, you have to select the right food and eat. Okay? So whenever I get time, next class, I will go more deeper about these 3 foods. Okay? But there is a restriction there is a lot of beautiful stories. How many of you want one beautiful story about food and spirituality? Yes. I was about to leave, but you made me to tell one story. Okay, I will tell one story, very beautiful story that happened in Tamilnadu. This happened in Tamilnadu seashore, okay? See, there was a fisherman living nearby the sea, and he is a great devotee of Shiva. And one day what happened? He went to fishing, but he cannot pull his net out because something is very weight. He can't pull it into his boat. So he slowly pulled that to the seashore. And he was surprised. There was a rishi meditating in his net. He thought it is a fish, but he is a rishi. He is inside the ocean. He is meditating. This man put that net and caught that rishi. And he felt very sorry about it. So this rishi, he didn't come out. He is in Nishta. He's still in meditation. He's closed his eyes, and this fisherman pulled him out, washed all his body with water, slowly took him and made him to sit under a tree. And then this fisherman, he came to his house. And after he came to his house, this fisherman started talking by himself. He started chanting some mantras. He started speaking. He's not at all in the conscious. He missed his conscious. Seeing this, his wife got worried and she started saying this to other people and telling, my husband today night he came and he's chanting something, he's blabbering, he's shouting. I don't know what he's doing. Please help me. And these village people said, don't worry. There is one Rishi sitting under the tree and he's talking to people. He's helping people. You go to him. He will say something and help your husband. So these women took that fisherman, just hold his hands, and she brought his husband to this man, Rishi, who is sitting under the tree. This fisherman is out of his consciousness. He's talking something, he's chanting some mantras, all that. And the wife came and told all this problem to the Rishi. And seeing this man, this Rishi understood because he is the one who brought him and made him to sit under this tree. He know that. This Rishi told this woman, go inside your village and find some house, any death has happened. If death has happened, try to get some food from that house. If you don't find any death house, then go to the shop, buy some food and come. Okay, this woman said okay. And she went into the village and no house, there was any death. So she took the plan B. She went into the shop and buy some food and she came back. And the Rishi told, give this food to your husband now. And she didn't understand what is happening, but she followed what Rishi said. She gave that food which brought from the shop, she gave to her husband. After eating that food, his husband became normal. And slowly consciousness came back and he asking what happened to me. And seeing this Rishi, he told yesterday only I brought him and made him to sit. He became normal. And he's confused what is happening. And she asked that Maharishi, please explain me what is happening. Why my husband became like that? And why do you send me to buy food from the shop? What is happening? Please explain me what is there. This Rishi, so don't worry about anything. Ma, I will explain you what happened. See, yesterday when your husband is fishing, I got it into net. So he brought me here under this tree and he went back to his home. Because he touched me, my meditative energy has influenced him. So my consciousness, my meditative consciousness, he went into meditative consciousness without doing meditation because he touched me. So he went into the super conscious state. That is why he's telling mantras, all that, he's doing that. And I did one small, simple technique to bring back from his super conscious stage. That is why I asked him to go and buy food from the shop and eat. After eating that food, all his super conscious state went, he became a normal man. So understand all of you the story. Food can make you to bring back from your super conscious state to your human state. This story tells that food is that such an important. According to the great yogis, there are 3 types of food. Note it down, all of you. The first category of food, is the food from temples, from ashrams. When you eat that food, it will give you blessings. Your consciousness will improve. The food that is made in temple, the food that is made in ashrams, the food that is made in annadhanam, they do annadhanam, no? All that food have the great godly vibration. The second quality food is the food that we make in our house. We make in our house. This is home food. And the third quality food is what we eat in hotels and shops. That is why mostly spiritual people, they won't eat in hotels. Yes or no? Because that food will spoil their meditativeness. Food is very important for spirituality. So remember the story, all of you. How is this story? How is the story? You will, huh? How is the story? Yes. Yes, Poonam, you will get that. You will get it. Why did Rishi told her to take food from the death house? Because that food is also will help to make you to come from super conscious to normal. Yes. So whenever you go to temples, they give water or they give some prasad. Yes or no? That will increase your spiritual energy. That is the first quality food. So thank you all of you. So Veer Vanakam, have a nice day. Share this story to at least one people today. Got it? Yes. When you share, you remember the story. Veer Vanakam, all of you. Thank you. Next Sunday we will see. May the divine bless you, all of you. Veer Vanakam.